What is going on, guys? It's your buddy, and welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been a minute.
A little bit long.
But we are back. We are back, guys. I'm your host, Redowan, and with me, we've got, you guys know,
your boy Drifter. What's up, guys?
And on the other side, we've got Mr. Canadian himself. We've got John.
Don't insult me, baby.
Okay,
We've got John here.
We'll get Tim Hortons to sponsor us one day.
And we are the GRiDlock Diecast Show. For today's episode, we're gonna dive into an event that's coming real soon.
Yeah, 1 week from
Right?
now, as the time of this recording.
Yeah.
I feel like it's tomorrow.
Exactly,
That is
1
nice.
week away, and that is the Malaysia Diecast Expo / the Motor Car Show 2025.
Why there's a slash? We'll dive into that.
Yes,
more.
sir.
Yes.
So basically, on the 24th and 25th of May, which is next weekend, we are gonna be a part of one of the biggest shows in Asia.
All of us
right?
play a piece of that Lego.
Yes, sir.
We do. That's a
So
good way to put it.
today we kind of want to dive into a couple of topics, right, for the event. Number one, we want to talk about our expectations from it,
Yeah.
right? All three of us, we've been to this event for what, 3 years now?
A
3
little bit.
straight years, right?
Yep.
So we kind of expect a couple things right here and there. So we want to kind of talk about the expectations, what we kind of look forward to, right?
Mhm.
But also, a lot of you might be asking, why is there 2 events, right?
Yeah,
Why is it?
stuff? Yeah.
Right?
Right. The age-old question on why are we having the same old thing?
Yes, sir. I mean, you don't really see 2 events at the same place or same state at the same time.
Usually it's at least a week apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna dive into all of these, answer all your questions, and it's gonna be obviously very nice to kind of see perspectives,
Yep.
Yeah.
right? From, like
Try
I
to
said,
set some light on
yeah.
things. And,
Yeah.
like even from a collector or a content creator or a businessman, right? Different agendas, different perspectives. So we're gonna kind of just dive into all of these.
Yeah.
Alright? So let's start with
Mr. D?
Mr. D.
Mr. D?
So expectations. Okay, first up, expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, for the past 2 years, I think, especially last year at MDX, I'm not here to call people or whatever, but MDX specifically, you all know about the queuing situation. That was a complete fuck fest lah. Just to put it that way. Sorry for swearing, but that's the only way I could describe it. Obviously, the organizers tried the best they could, but things couldn't be.
The crowds got out of control.
It went out of control.
It was out of control. It was
So
unfair.
hopefully this year they learn from that lessons. I don't know what they have in mind. I heard there's like a ticketing system or something like that.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
fantastic. That would be good.
I
Good
tried to
crowd
opt for
control.
us all having independent electrical buzzers so we could buzz
Hey, dude,
but I just don't think the budget's there.
Kofu.
Yeah. We're like, oh, your number's up.
No, my
Okay.
guess would be the ticket has a number that they have like, I don't know, some TV
I
screen,
think
maybe?
that's what I heard. I think
Like
it's gonna have a
it's like
number. You call into. They're gonna let's say, I think 1 through 200
Yeah.
in. Then you come
Queue
in.
up, yeah.
I think they
Sure.
tried to do that last year.
Maybe.
I think what happened.
They tried.
They tried. They really failed.
Yeah,
They really
The
did.
queue is
But
disintegrated.
for in defense of theirs, I would say that it wasn't so much a system that failed for that, but that they stuck a 5 foot tall auntie to guard the door, and all y'all guys are batshit crazy. That's the problem. We
Yeah.
need big fucking thick gentlemen to stand by the door that are slinging some bodies out of there.
Yeah.
I promised MDX this time that if anybody wants to call me, they can just say, "Hey, John, we need your assistance," and I'll be chucking bodies out the door.
I mean,
But I think that's what it was. Like
Yeah.
they had like very little people to watch the door, and everybody got really excited after Kato-san decided to like, let's go! And then everybody's like,
Okay, I'm gonna cut right there for everyone. Their focus is in last year's event.
that's last year.
Those were lessons learned, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
But
lessons
We'll get better every year.
But yeah, this year I think it's gonna be very, very interesting, not gonna lie. With the entire change coming in, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how people react to it. Now, I know a lot of people, even if I say that, I'm not picking a side, unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
Because as a collector, I'm gonna go on both events. But because there are not 2 events on the same day, this does obviously mean that half the people are gonna be at
It's gonna be a bit
MDX,
of
right?
divided in a way.
It's gonna be divided.
Which I really don't.
Yeah.
I think none of us want
I really
that.
don't
Yeah.
want division.
But that's the way
Yeah,
it is.
That's it.
It's
Yeah.
unfortunate the way it is. Now the only good thing is, well, the queues may be a lot better this year.
Yes,
True.
Right?
this
I
is
did-
true
I
because
did
not
speak
everybody's
to-
gonna be at the same place all at the same time.
Exactly.
So queues might be a little bit better.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, there's still gonna be a lot of people. I mean,
Definitely.
you know, if
Definitely.
half of 20,000 is still 10,000 people, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of people. So I'm very interested to see how, right, the event organizers managed to queue. Not just for MDX, but for TMCS as well.
Both events,
Right?
We're dealing with two bigger events. It's not like one smaller event, one bigger event.
Oh.
I would say both are sizably and about the same.
Definitely, yeah.
Right? Bringing the same amount to the table.
Yeah.
But one's got pedigree, one's got history. People will always support the one that has history, whether it's like a tit versus tat. But it doesn't matter because people always say like, oh, you've been there for 4 or 5 years, 6 years, whatever.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go to that because you've been there the longest.
I see, yeah.
So
there's truth to that.
no one can do wrong by them because in their mind they're like, I've always done this is the way I do it. I always go to MDX, this is the way it's gonna be done, and I'll continue to do it.
Absolutely, yeah. So, is there any changes to you, John, this year? This year, I believe GearOilCafe is going to have a very interesting feature.
Honestly, I hate being divided because I have friends on either side of the table. Okay, now given these two Cracker Jacks, regardless what they're doing, we're still gonna have a booth at MDX. Now I would love to be able to do both shows at the same time, go back and forth. But honestly, this is the first time GearOilCafe's had their own international show, so it's a big step for me. And I think that if I'm stretching myself too thin, you're not going to be able to appreciate me and have me at the show when you need me to be there.
Right.
So instead of me dividing myself up, spreading my time thin, or bringing more staff to help accommodate sales and stuff like that, I would much rather just choose a show, pick the one I'm going to personally love to enjoy, and then just see how it goes from there.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, no, it's very interesting. And I'm super excited to see your booth.
It's gonna be good. I'm excited.
For those in Singapore, he is sharing a booth.
Yeah,
with
me and
DJ.
Dill from House of Cards.
Yes, sir, from House of Cards. So Singaporean brothers are going to be there.
Yep.
Dream Customs is also going to be at MDX.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys love our videos. Recently we did a little mouse pad, right?
With them,
So it's amazing. I'm super excited, and I wish nothing but the best for everyone.
Yeah, I hope everybody at least has a good time going,
Absolutely.
regardless if you're selling or just participating or just showing up for the
regardless
first
of
time.
which event.
Regardless where you're going,
Yes, sir.
as long as you have fun doing it, that's the kind of the whole
Absolutely.
part of
Now, with that being said, I want to kind of bring it back to Bjorn, right?
Real.
Bjorn, what's your plan for the Malaysia Diecast Expo /TMCS? What?
I mean, it's funny you're asking me that because we're going
Yeah,
They're going together.
Yeah.
And me and my team are going with us.
I mean, to keep it simple, I think day one main focus is TMCS, day two is MDX, to support both sides of the event.
Yeah.
Because we do have friends in both events.
Both sides.
Yeah, and I just want to add, although it sucks that the events are on the same weekend, right? I think for us overseas people, and there is a lot of people flying into Malaysia that weekend. It's good for us because we have to just book one hotel, one flight.
Yes, and I think it's gonna be, like I said, I've said this a lot of times. It's gonna be very, very, very interesting. I'm super excited. I was just telling Bjorn earlier just now. I'm really excited, right?
Yeah.
We've gone for 3, like I mentioned. This will be our 3rd event in KL, right?
Yeah.
And so I do agree, John. I think it's very you're right because there's a lot of events over the course of the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
And don't worry, we're gonna discuss about this in the near future, not anytime soon. But I want to just bring back the focus onto today's episode, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I want to say is, I know a lot of you have been asking, oh, Redowan, which event will you be going to? Oh, Bjorn, which event will you be going to?
You're trying to get us to side and split from each other.
Yeah.
We don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right?
You happy?
I'm just willing to say that. These guys
Fair
are
enough.
too tamed. Don't try to divide us. Brothers!
Yeah, well,
Brother!
if it gives me the chance that I can say it. But no, regardless, I unfortunately, I'm not going to pick a side, right?
No.
I think none of us here are picking a side.
I like both. I like both brands. I want to go to both. I want to be in 2 places at once. But alas, I cannot.
Yeah, and so, obviously we've thought about this a lot and we finally made up a plan. Me and Bjorn were both media partners for the Model Car Show 2025.
That's right.
So hence, as a sign of respect, we're going to be there on Saturday.
Makes sense.
Right?
Makes
So
sense.
that means that on Sunday, MDX is our undivided attention. Right? And that's fair. It's only
Undivided,
fair.
I'll make sure.
Right?
No talk about TMCS.
Yeah.
We were like, hey,
Watch your mouth!
we'll go to the other event. We're like, hey, that other event?
It's quite good, right?
We are not
Just
gonna
get
do
everybody
that.
following. Hey, Drifter's going. We should all go too.
You see me wearing the event shirt in the other event. But
No, and he's like, don't get me wrong.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong with wearing that? What's wrong with wearing a
There
TMC?
shouldn't be. There shouldn't be.
If someone makes
But there's too many politics that the regular
Yeah,
general
it's
public
the
don't know.
politics.
Unfortunately, and as much as we'd love to. We don't want to be involved in it.
Yeah.
Right. That's not our issue.
It kind of wraps you
We're
up
gonna
into
be
it
there to
sometimes.
film. You're gonna vlog as well, right?
Vlog. I want to
I'm-
meet you guys there, meet
Yeah.
my friends there, like John, they
I'm
all.
gonna vlog as well, right?
Artie's looking forward to his one autograph session with one of you guys, one lucky viewer.
Just one.
Just one. Last year was one. Maybe we'll shoot for 2 this year.
Yes. Oh yes. Sorry. Yes,
Yo.
sir. But jokes aside, 1 or 2 is great. Just saying.
Just 2.
But jokes aside, we're gonna be at both events, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna cover both events. We're gonna do vlogs. We're gonna meet all of you out there. I know people from
We
Singapore.
probably won't meet them all. They probably not going to be there. But.
Half and half.
Half.
As much as
50-50.
As much as possible, right?
We'll meet as much as.
And
However many of you want to come, then we'll be there.
Yes,
and
that's
for me
right.
and John, we're gonna be at the dinner as well.
We'll have the dinner.
We try to be at the dinners and we try to be at all the events and just for and meet up all of you and
Yeah.
just have an amazing event. I think at the end of the day, we gotta kind of just come back to the sensing that hey, it's just a diecast event.
Yeah.
Right? Let's meet people and we've got so many people coming. We've got Johnny's diecast,
Yeah.
Yes,
right?
sir.
We've got Lamley coming in.
Finally.
We've got MOD, a local guy, right? Malaysian, but
Shout
Malaysian
out.
diecast.
Yeah.
Shout out to obviously everyone else. Our friends from Indonesia might be coming over.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
A
coming
lot of people
international.
are flying
Right?
over.
They're
Yeah.
flying over. So why be a part of all this unnecessary drama? That's
Yeah.
what I would say.
I think
Right?
whatever drama.
Everybody's just got things that they want to prove points to.
It's not everybody. I think it's whatever is happening behind the scenes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
For the
It really has nothing to do with the general
it's for
public
the
or us
brands.
collectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us collectors, right? I think we can still be
Absolutely.
in harmony.
Yeah, I mean, sunshine and rainbows, but
Yeah.
in harmony for sure. And
Yeah.
that's what I kind of just want to. The whole point of this episode today is to put that across. Honestly,
yeah,
genuinely.
Generally speaking, we don't like to be divided. We wish you guys would all literally
Yeah.
just get along.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, sometimes problems arise and you have to
Definitely, yeah. We
make
foresee
sure.
that and
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
foresee
But-
that.
But at the same time, let's look at the positive about the split up. Okay, maybe something we don't want to discuss in general with our friends and our colleagues or whoever. But generally speaking, I would much rather have a split and still associate with each other versus us split and
Aw.
completely
Yeah.
remove ourselves from the entire.
Yeah, you suck.
You suck,
Yeah.
and then talk
Yeah.
shit, and
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I mean-
I would much rather have that.
we've
Yes, Redowan.
If we have to choose, he's dying.
CPR. Emergency. Paging. Okay, okay, go on.
That's gonna be on his channel. I don't know about you guys, but
Oh.
No,
Okay, yeah,
but
sure.
you're right. I absolutely. I think the whole reason of GRiDlock Diecast show is just bring everyone together.
yeah.
Right. We've
I think
spoken
maybe
about
we
this.
can use this as a stepping
Absolutely,
stone
yeah.
to bring more community shows together in Singapore.
Absolutely.
And then wherever you guys
Yeah.
are also from, you guys from the US, you guys from Philippines,
Sir,
wherever.
sir.
I would hope that you guys would take our examples and use it in your own cities and your
Yeah, I
countries
mean-
to bring bigger shows to be bigger together.
For sure, 100% right. I mean, I'm excited. I'm sure you guys are excited as well.
Definitely.
Now, let us know in the comments if you guys have any questions about the events. Let us know in the comments if you guys want us to discuss.
Do let
about-
us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain
If you
things,
want to
right?
know some information that you can't get to because you live internationally,
Sure.
just let us know.
Let us know. Obviously, you can DM us on our socials. I'll put all of them in the description down below. Also, in the screen here for you guys, magic. But-
Whoa! Where did that come from? Okay.
But yeah, you can always drop us a DM, guys. You can ask us any questions you guys want. Like I said, I'm gonna be there, and since a lot of people asked, right? Me and Bjorn, we're gonna be there with our bud Gabriel, Black Bandit SG.
Black Bandit.
The three of us, we're gonna
The
be
Black
at
Bandit.
TMCS on Saturday and MDX on Sunday.
And then I will be at MDX both Saturday and Sunday and Friday and Thursday and Monday and
Yeah.
all the days.
Yes.
We will have a booth there. Go
Yes,
come
sir.
check us out.
So go check them out. And if you guys have seen this video and you guys are dropping by, obviously let us know. Right?
Let us know that you
Let us
watched
know.
the GriDlock
Yes.
video.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So I'm your fan from GriDlock. I'm your biggest fan.
You will get a special.
Actually,
surprise.
I have a gift for everybody who comes to my booth.
Oh, no, he said it.
So come to the GearOilCafe booth.
Yeah.
I'll give you a free gift, guaranteed.
There you go, guys.
I have some big announcements coming, and I want to share them with you guys soon.
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
You best believe I'm gonna be at his booth first.
You get his gift.
I'm using my media pass not to queue up for mini GT or whatever. I'm gonna queue up.
Queue up for the free stuff.
stuff.
I'm here for the free lanyard.
But yeah, I mean, I'm super excited once again. I am genuinely looking forward to an amazing event.
Mm.
I think, considering how MDX 2023 and 2024 kind of unraveled, and our discussions with all the organizers and everybody, I think
Yeah.
this is going to be a heck of a lot better. I think
Yeah.
I'm
they're gonna do
optimistic.
it.
See how.
I'm really looking forward to it.
But there's room for failure. So we
there
have
is.
to understand
Hopefully not.
that
Yeah.
If we can hold things together,
Yes, sir.
and who knows, maybe 2026 will bring a really
Absolutely.
mega event or something.
For sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
For sure. And
I hate people that I didn't. I like people today that I hated them yesterday. So how can I not work with everybody else?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure,
You know,
I'll take that.
And just before and one last thing before we kind of just wrap up the episode, I want to talk about exclusives,
Oh,
Okay.
right?
That's a whole other horse of a different.
I know, but let's
Yeah.
just touch base, right? Just quickly touch all the.
who
kinda-
is base and why should we touch him?
Calm down, man.
Yeah,
Who is it?
That's all my
Super
all
base.
my
And he's out. We'll see you in the next
Goodbye.
episode.
Yeah.
No, but real stuff, yeah.
So
very exclusive.
MDX side, right? Biggest obviously Kaido House and Mini GT,
Yeah.
right? The RX-7, right? Redowan, as well as just today we got the news about the Hakosuka, which looks beautiful. guys.
I'm gonna really dig this.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of my favorites.
It looks nice.
Yeah,
It looks nice. In fact, guys, I actually texted Gabriel early this morning. I said, bro, wait a minute.
I mean, it's gonna come out today.
I bet the exclusive might be the Hako.
I was
kid you not.
50-50.
I have the text.
They were-
I was thinking Hako or A86.
And the Hako came
Oh.
out and it looks beautiful. I think Mini GT and Kaido House knocked it out of the park with that.
Oh, for the record, for everybody else viewing this, I posted on Instagram.
My
That-
goodness.
What do you think it is? And I put a poll up on my wall.
Okay.
3 days later, after me tagging Kaido House in it,
Uh-huh.
Kaido House then did the exact same thing on theirs.
Oh yeah, Kaido
they
House.
did that
saw
whole
you. Yeah,
ass.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
For the record, I was first. They followed suit. But you know what? For the record, Tim Hortons also did that to me last week. So
Thumbs up in the
I
chat.
feel like I'm sorry things are just stealing it from me.
Thumbs up in the chat.
But I win.
yeah.
I get the car.
And then if you can move on to TMCS,
Yeah.
we've got. Unfortunately, we don't really know the exclusives yet.
Not really.
Not
For the
really,
major,
right?
the big.
But
the
you guys
big
get a
players,
bunch of
yeah.
exclusives.
But we do get
Dinner
yeah, we did,
stuff
yeah.
and event
So-
stuff.
Not really.
For the dinner right
yeah.
now, we only have one exclusive, which is the GCD Red Chrome GR Yaris.
The Yaris, yeah.
Right?
Alright.
We have 3 more dinner exclusives yet to be announced. So
Yeah.
just stay tuned. Be sure to follow our socials. We all
Now, yeah, you have to eat 3 dinners in order to get those.
yeah.
I feel like that should be maybe like you have your obligation.
When you sign up,
When you sign up, you have
and
to
when you
consume
leave.
that food.
Yeah. And then
You have to consume it,
I think-
and you get one.
one exclusive that I'm super excited about is the Top Art Lamborghini Countach. I've said this before.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love it. I think we've got a few exclusives from Ignition Model. We've got an exclusive from PGM as well.
Yeah,
Should be good.
Helix.
If you guys have seen this video on Instagram,
It's almost
and-
just gonna flood the
and-
entire market.
right?
full of
Motor
new-
Helix has a few
Nobody's giving
exclusives.
Yeah.
Yes,
They've
absolutely.
got the 4 EK9s,
They're all EK9s,
Right?
but yeah, they're
and then they've also
They're
got a
great.
frame with an EK9, but it's all
always all dismantled.
dismantled.
Ah.
And then they also have a
Yeah.
7.8 Mazda 787B,
I
the
think
same
so, yeah.
dismantle
Yeah.
configuration.
Yeah.
That's
That's
gonna be
pretty cool.
epic, guys. The number of exclusives we have is insane.
Yeah,
CM model.
Yeah.
CM model has
Same
released
model,
a
yeah.
Evo,
Also,
Yeah.
right? It
what,
is-
3 cars though in total?
I've heard
They
it's
have
3
a
cars.
new
Yeah.
Evo again.
This is LCD models or CM models?
No,
I think
CM.
it's CM models.
CM.
LCD model.
LCD has 2 Bugattis and 2
yeah,
McLarens.
that's
Oh my gosh.
and those
this
look
whole weekend there's gonna be
beautiful.
so many event cars. You're not gonna know which one to
Sir.
choose
So
from.
be sure to obviously follow
Yeah.
us on all our socials. We're gonna be
Yeah.
posting a
Yeah.
bunch of content.
Yeah, check it out.
Right, we're gonna be checking out all the exclusives,
Yeah.
speaking to everyone, speaking
Yeah.
to you guys as well. Just a very quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Right, if you guys have any questions, obviously leave it in the comments down below. It's been a long day, but it's
Yeah.
very well, good and exciting day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, so
Today is
we'll
a
get some
Thursday,
content out, yeah.
so that means we've got 8 days till the event, guys. 8 days.
We'll try to pump out the video.
I'll try to
within
pump
8
it out.
days.
Yeah,
7
yeah, sure.
days. You
So-
should get an update video before we leave to the actual
Yes,
event.
sir. Yes, sir.
And
So
then
this
we'll have
video
a
is
couple more,
before MDX,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try my best to obviously edit it for you guys. So you gotta hustle and hustle.
For the
For
record,
you
on
guys.
the next 2 videos you see us, we'll also be wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not because we don't have clothes, it's because they're shooting the same day.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, we're gonna end this episode here. I was obviously nice to once again speak to my amazing
Yeah, good
host
job.
right here. But just so that guys, this video is over. I'll see you in the next one, or we'll see you in the next one. And I'm out.
Peace.
Peace.
See you guys.
Hey.
Say bye bye.